Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to my weekly meltdowns coverage of Big Brother 24. I just got it. We've got Kim Matina is joining us. She just sent me a text. She's resetting her router, and I'm like, okay, girl, I gotcha. All right. So I don't normally text during a show, but that's why. Okay. Anyway, with me, for usual, I've got Jackie B with me this evening and our special guest. So you guys watch
Hello.
your mouth
Yeah,
and your
yeah,
tone in the chat because I
yeah.
will get upset. I've got my nephew Blake. Blake, welcome. Hardcore Big Brother fan, would you say?
Yeah, maybe.
A man, a few words. I love it. Welcome, Dom in the chat and Joseph. Welcome, guys. So Blake he and I have been judging and texting and judging as much as we can these people because that's what we do. We watch and we judge because it's fun. So, like I said, Kim will be joining us. So we are in week 4, and I have to say, before we get started, I'm in a different place with this season.
Oh,
A couple of weeks ago, I was crying and I was pissed. Sorry, I was upset. I was not happy. And I was like, I'm going to quit this show. I'm over it. These people are ridiculous and blah, blah, blah. I'm throwing cats. And now I'm like, you know what? I can get into this. These people running themselves over and blaming somebody. This week, this is the first time I am so excited for an eviction because I really feel like it's going to deliver. I don't feel like we're going to be disappointed. And just an FYI, this is a spoiler show. For some reason, I have to explain this. It says live feed update in the chat. So if you don't want to
yes.
know what's going on, get out and come back later. So, guys, let's just sum this. I don't even know where to begin. I wasn't here last week, but I'm here this week. A lot to catch up on. Amira got backdoored, and now we're back. We're backdooring Nicole, courtesy of the clown himself, Daniel, who insisted on using the power veto that he and Kyle won. Now everyone was like, no, let's not use it. No, I want to use it. We've got the votes to get Taylor out. Oh, keep talking, Daniel. Okay.
Oh my
Keep
gosh.
talking. What do you guys think? What's going on, guys?
I'm absolutely, first off, I really enjoyed how the HOH happened this weekend. Um I was proud of Monty, just a little.
Mhm.
He's been on my hit, and these are edited words. I'm choosing my words very carefully. He's been on my hit list a little bit, and then he kind of got into my good graces, and then he went a little bit back, and now he's okay. He kind of straddles the fence between yes and no for me. And so I was like, you know what? Fine. Let's have a Monty veto. Let's see what happens. I think his strategy is getting in the way of him being a person, but I just want to see what this brings. And if we are, Daniel's definitely going to shoot himself in the foot
Oh,
twice,
honey,
2 weeks in a
he's
row.
losing. He's done from the waist down with this
Yeah,
blast. I mean, there's
the
not going to be
knees.
anything left.
Oh my goodness, I'm actually really enjoying watching Daniel hurt his game like horribly.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Monty told him that Nicole didn't have the votes to stay. But he was like, no, no. Yeah, she does. She does.
Oh my gosh.
No, I did the math. I
Yeah.
know.
1, 2, 3.
What kind of math are you doing, Daniel? We all want to know.
Whatever math he was doing in his HOH the first week, that's the math. The math that avoided the blue stuff in the urinal, that's the math.
I am just amazed. And I just got to give props. Like I said, I have been a little harsh on Turner. Okay. I'll admit it. And I admit when I was wrong. He's growing on me.
Yep.
Still want to take a pair of scissors to where the blonde starts I just need a hair. He needs a haircut. Someone please cut the hair.
And his
It's
feet
done.
washed.
He did wash his hair. He did bathe. Um, and I'm proud, I think Jasmine finally took a bath too, because the jury was out on her with her injury that she didn't bathe for a while. Which can we got a lot to cover. Can we touch on Jasmine's two things, the accent and the injury? Two things that I feel are old and over.
Yes.
What are we, 3, 2? Okay. I've never sprained an ankle. I've broken a wrist. I've broken fingers. I've walked into walls. I dropped a cat tree on my face last week. I've done a lot of things to myself, but what is the turnaround time on a sprained ankle? Seriously, guys, like how long does it, like the scooter, do we really need it? What is happening here?
I mean, she just landed on soft padding. So it's almost like she twisted it almost. So shouldn't that just be a couple weeks and she should be okay? Like it wasn't like she was playing soccer or like
I think it happened when her toe touched the mat.
It could have been that, when
we all know.
Yeah. I mean, I've twisted my ankle at a trampoline park before, but I didn't think that I wasn't out for 3 weeks. I was out for like 3 days.
No, it's insane. Kim, welcome. We've got Jackie with us, my nephew Blake. So we got to watch the language.
Oh, I'll be quiet. I promise.
What we were talking about last time. You know what I'm saying?
I'll behave. I promise. Hi, Blake. Hi, Jackie. And Allison, as always, you're looking beautiful.
Oh, listen, don't even get me started. I may not have bathed today.
But Allison, you're looking better than a rack of ribs.
Do I look better than a rack of ribs?
Prettier than a rack of ribs, yes.
We're not really Jasmine bashing. Yeah, we are. But still, the turnaround time on a sprained ankle, this is ridiculous. And you look better than a rack of ribs and the butter beans and the crap. I've never in my life, I've grown up in the South. I have an annoying Southern accent. Seriously, I've never been around anyone that's ever said anything. The most redneck, crazy Southern thing I've ever heard is I'm fuller than a tick on a 10-day suck. That is the craziest thing I've ever heard. And that guy was from Midtown. He wasn't even really that Southern. Well, so I'm confused.
But you got to love the fact that production is now trolling her. And telling her to go to the upstairs DR just so that she is getting in her workout, going up and down the stairs.
Are they doing this on purpose?
Yes, they are.
They're making her work a little bit.
It's like, Jasmine, please go to the diary room upstairs.
Listen, you can go up some stairs with one arm and hop up the stairs. This going up backwards on your butt is ridiculous. The other day they said she looked like Bernie Sanders. She was sitting at the end of that Bernie Sanders meme with him sitting there like this with the, you know what I'm talking about? And she's just sitting there. She was stalking Turner. Last night funny. He forgot to bring her food and she's just staring at him. I mean,
that's so funny.
Oh yeah, no, she's soaking this for everything she can get.
Yes,
and she's not even all that good at it. So
no,
hypochondriacs in my time. My mother might be one, and I don't even think she has milked something this long. So she's, I'm impressed. Okay.
Blake, are you impressed by her rapid speed up and down the stairs?
On the live feeds when they go to the storage room, there's like a boot in there for her, and they'll zoom in on it, and it's so funny.
It's still
exactly. That's what I'm saying. There. Blake is seeing it too. Obviously,
days.
She hasn't been wearing the boot.
Sitting next to the wet jet Swiffer and vacuum that's not being used as well.
Oh, that carpet by that
it's
sofa.
So bad.
Yuck.
It's nasty. There's disease going on.
They're not worried about COVID anymore, I'm assuming, right? Or monkeypox. They don't have to.
Well, when they come out now, when Julie interviews them, they don't hug or anything. They keep the social, whatever. But still, it's Man, can we talk about Amira's exit interview? I know I'm a week behind. Man, she was dead set on, she was wrong on everybody. She said that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and now she's not even, these people, Pooch, Paloma, Amira, all out of the house, have all said, you don't see everything that goes on in the house. Yes, we do. You can't end it by feeds.
Well, yeah.
You can't. And I'm so after the because listen, Monty's HOH, just update. Monty won the HOH. Okay, so he, Terrence, and Joseph are safe. Nominated Alyssa and Indy. Kyle and Daniel won POV. Took off the Indy and Alyssa. So now Nicole and Taylor are on the block, and the plan is to backdoor Nicole. Daniel, of all people, is the one that pushed the veto because he does the special math that says that equals Nicole will stay. And I firmly believe with everything, Jesus and everybody, that this is not going to flip. I believe this is going to hit the wall and stick.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and it should be a lot of fun. Nicole has already said that she is going to lose her freaking mind if she's voted out, if this doesn't work. And it's like, you lose your mind out there on Julie then, sweetheart, because you got a shitstorm waiting for you on social media.
What are you going to do? Oh, and another thing, why is she telling everyone she's a cop now?
Right? Like, why does that matter?
Yeah.
She told the girls in her group she was a cop.
So what?
Does that make me... that doesn't make me think that you're more trustworthy. Now you've been keeping a professional secret for 3 years.
Obviously, you're a terrible cop because you can't read people because we are all voting you out.
Oh, gosh. Her and her. I can read everyone in this room.
Horribly. Like, she can read like someone who's illiterate. Yes, of course you can.
What are you reading? Are you going to the same school, Daniel? Learned math.
Yeah, that's why they're allies. That's why they're allies, because they're seeing the exact same thing.
I'm telling you, I think she went to the Helen Keller School of Reading because she's not reading shit in there without touching their faces.
They after the POV ceremony, Daniel, I was so confused. Like, we were all like, I don't know, did they use the, I can't tell. Did they use the POV? Nobody said anything. And then it was confirmed it was used. Daniel goes in, he's talking to Nicole, and he's like, oh, what a bunch of clowns. I'm so done with these clowns. Blah. He has no idea. He is now above Bozo. Yeah. I mean, he's above the It clown as the most searched clown on Google right now. Dude, I made the worst clown of him yesterday. It was terrible. I couldn't find a good picture of him, and I made him into a clown, and Tyler told me not to show it on the show, so I'm not going to do it because it was that bad. But I put it on Twitter.
Since when do you do what Tyler says to do?
This time I'm going to listen. It's pretty bad. I'm not known for my Photoshop skills. Okay. Oh, man. But so there was what is going on? What's going on now with everything? How are we sitting? So are we 100% going with Nicole's leaving?
I'm pretty sure the leftovers are going to handle that. They're going to take care of it. They proved their loyalty to each other with this last Amira blindside, backdoor, wrong show, with this Amira backdoor. And I think they're going to be a good, huge number going forward. And poor Daniel, I will happily let go of Nicole on my 4 because Daniel is just completely, I don't know what game he's been playing since he got here. He got the first HOH and I don't know what he's been doing. And he's been slowly but surely falling further and further behind every week. And it's funny. It's laughable to watch.
Oh, guys in the chat. Hello. Listen, look at this. Hello, Robin. Did you hear Nicole call the other side the sorry 6? Because they will all be sorry when she stays on Thursday. Listen, I'm not a mean person, but I have an evil side to my thought process, and I am just going to be so excited on Thursday. I'm going to show up with bells on. I just know it. This is going to be so. What is Nicole going to do?
Well,
Nothing.
she gave them a new name. That's what she did because Amira named them who's left over. So they're the leftovers. So now they'll be like the Super Six by Thursday instead of the Sorry Six.
Yeah, no, they're the sorry six. It's like, yeah, sorry, bye. But
Yeah.
that's about it. I think Nicole and Daniel are both in for a real rude awakening here when they come out and find out what all has transpired right in front of their noses that they did not see. Unlike last season, so last season when we got to jury, it was very predictable. Okay, I'm not saying that it wasn't predictable for a reason, but it was predictable. You knew what was going to happen every single week. This season, I think it's going to be a little bit different, but not till probably about 9, because we've got silly, with Jasmine, for example, she's going to make jury.
God.
Unless something happens next week that, like Daniel winning HOH. If Daniel wins HOH, Jasmine's not making jury.
For his game, I hope so. Like, just to save it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
He's tethered to Kyle, right?
Huh?
He's tethered to Kyle, right? Duh.
Festy
Yeah.
Bestie. Are you saying tethered?
Bestie.
Yes, I've turned this into the movie Us. Okay, they're tethered. Sorry, yes, they're festy. I hate saying festy besties. I think it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's
Okay.
stupid.
First of all, shouldn't it be bestie festy? Since everything's a festival.
I've been trying to figure out how everything is a festival. We've gone from the pie eating to
They never
the
stick
vampires
to the. Girl, they never stick to it. They never stick. Remember Camp Big Brother? They never stuck
Oh,
to
I
the.
remember that.
Yeah, remember that? Like they never stuck to the thing. It fades away. It goes
Yeah.
away. They never stick to it.
Yeah.
No.
But I just I don't think, I think right now it's predictable. I don't think it's going to be as predictable pretty soon because they're going to have to split, and you'll have people like Michael who are going to flip.
Mm.
But his timing is amazing. He has to flip, and when he flips, it's going to be necessary to pull in some of these people that did not get eliminated in order to do it, to have the numbers.
Mhm.
What's
So
the
it's
name
going to
of
be
that?
interesting to
What's
see
the
what
name of that
happens.
alliance going to be? The Crumbs.
Hmm?
What's the name of that alliance going to be? The Crumbs, because we've already
Yeah.
got left. I'm
Yeah,
telling y'all, I said it a couple weeks ago. You can make a human centipede out of all of these alliances because just one just comes right out of each one. Just keeps coming.
Yeah, no, they're really bad. Personally, I think this week's been a little bit boring, other than the occasional blow up, but it's not even people I actually really want to see. So
What is it that last week? I'm gonna be honest with you. Last Wednesday's show was very triggering for me with the bullying and everything that happened with Daniel and Nicole. And I'd actually stopped watching for a little bit and then started back because it was hard. Just the amount of manipulation and narcissism, it was too heavy. It was a lot to take. And for Taylor, who just came in eating a bag of Lay's, you went from just stop eating Lay's, from that to, you're not gonna get me to quit the game like Paloma. If you would stop, and if Nicole would just stop, because Taylor said, if you feel like quitting and not, I support that. She was talking about the competition, not the game. And then Daniel is that friend that wasn't there, didn't know what happened, but his friend's upset, so he's going to run his mouth when he doesn't even know what happened.
Exactly.
But I'm not going to speak for him. I'm not going to speak for her. And they do it anyway. And it was just so hateful and ugly, and it really made me happy to see Turner flat out say, I'm not going to participate anymore in this pummeling on top of Taylor. It's too much and it's ridiculous. I'm the youngest person in the house. I shouldn't have to be telling you this. I really found that it was very heartfelt. And man, I was like, man, but it was really amazing. And the arrogance of some of these players, like Amira, who said, well, I wonder who's backing up Turner, for him to have balls that big to come after me like that. Honey, he doesn't need to have big genitals to come after you. Maybe he's just tough and over it. Just because someone makes a big boss move doesn't mean that they've got anybody backing them up. Some of the biggest moves that have been made solo. I did that a couple of times on Sequester, just a little shameless plug. I was completely alone, had no one, but I did it. Anyway, but you get what I'm saying? Like, the mean girls are leaving, and even outside of the house, they're still blaming live feeders. What's going on? Like, is she that bad? I mean, what has she done?
She breathed. She existed.
Blink.
She blinked. She ate Lay's.
What the hell?
I loved the edit, and I said this on last week's show. I loved the edit that the production did, that they made sure that they put the parallel of Taylor, well, maybe, Monty, can you say a prayer for her? While Nicole is in this other room just saying the worst. It was a perfect parallel. So then that way, now we are watching this happening like, oh, okay. We can continue to stay in the loop of what this harm is being done, like this mental anguish to this poor woman. But also I think it adds to a great winner's edit. Like, I think that it adds to a wonderful, when she gets to the end and she pleads her case. I started this game the first 4 weeks being bullied every single day. I rose like a phoenix in the leftovers.
Right.
So, fun fact, I know the person who did the editing of that show, who does the veto episodes.
Okay.
And was speaking with this person on Thursday of last week. And I said, I was so anxious, anxiety ridden on how they were going to edit this because they have not showed really Taylor being bullied up to that point and the crap she's gone through in that house. And now in one episode, they're going to have to show what Taylor was doing that was leading to this, which obviously was nothing. And that's what they showed. She did nothing wrong. Mm-hmm. How kind and gentle she is within that house. The reactionary process happening from the other side, and how, just really being able to edit this whole story into 1 hour and have it make sense. And I was really anxious how they were going to do it. I was so proud of this person. And
they did a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really thought that was a true storytelling edit that you do not normally get to see on Big Brother.
I'm glad that I think it may be for the first time in a very long time, I felt like Big Brother was listening to the fans and heard us say, show the shit. I'm sorry, but we need to see it.
Yeah.
Because these casuals out here who don't know, they don't know. And they showed the real raw approach to it. And I thought that was amazing. And, the way Turner said, I'm not going to participate in this. And they're talking about in the chat how, emotional. And that made me emotional seeing Taylor's face. And then Amira's voted out and she just keeps running that way she's out. Just still doing it. Paloma's out of the house now. And Nelda, I see you in the chat talking about Taylor bullied me in the shower and over some pineapple I dropped on the floor.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You're not relevant.
Freaking Paloma. Oh.
Did you hear about that, Blake?
I saw the video.
What is
Did
the
you
video?
delete
Tell me, I
it
haven't seen it.
after.
She deleted it. Yeah.
Yep.
What happened in it, though? I need to know.
I don't know. She was like, well, Taylor bullied me, so I had that sense to clap back. But she didn't like specify. She was like, Taylor said something to me in the shower that was degrading. I dropped a pineapple. It was degrading. But she didn't like specify what was said. But if
Yeah.
you look back, it literally, it was like, oh, you dropped a pineapple. Like,
It was degrading.
You know what I'm willing to bet? Taylor is probably calling them out about how nasty the house is and about how gross everything looks and smells.
There's
that's probably why they
crumbs and
think
shit everywhere, man. My OCD was like, man, I like that fight was going on, and I'm sitting there watching Taylor eating the chips on the couch, and I'm like, look at that floor. Look at it. My
I couldn't stop
9-month-old
staring.
grandson would choke because I'm like constantly vacuuming because he's crawling and he takes off. And it's like I have to constantly make sure there's nothing on the floor because God forbid one of my cats trails kitty litter in the living room and he's eating it.
Yep.
You know, I mean, it's just, I can't with that stuff.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. You would only see me running the vacuum and my
Every
butt
day.
here running the vacuum on the live feeds. That's all you'd see. Talking about they're pigs. Look at these pigs. Home training. Don't you have any?
I don't know. Blake, how old are you?
14.
You're 14. So you're closer in age to Turner than I am. A lot closer in age to Turner than I am. So you got
All of
7
us.
years difference. What did you think of his renom speech?
Oh, I honestly, I liked it. I'm glad that he said something, and like Taylor bawling her eyes out. I really felt that.
I think a lot of people did.
I
And
think you're right.
what do you think, Blake, you know, as a younger person, how do you view the way these people are behaving in the house? Like, what is your, like, be honest and as blunt as you want. This is a safe space. I will ruin anyone who says anything. Okay. But you just be on. What is your feeling like on Daniel and Nicole and all that? How are you feeling about that?
I think Daniel and Nicole are like out of their minds or something. I don't know. Something's wrong with them. The game's messing with them.
Mm-hmm.
You think
It's
so?
not Taylor.
I mean, it's like we said in our texts, you know, there's always one person in every group that kind of takes the abuse, like especially like one person everyone kind of hates on, or, you know, it's not in every group, but in situations like this, there's always one person that kind of takes the brunt of everything. Like we just have to talk about this person and put him down because it's like a bonding thing and everyone gets together and just bashes this one person. And it's just kind of been taken to a level that's, I haven't seen this. I can't remember on.
It's a pile-on.
It is a pylon, and I saw her on the feeds. I think it was yesterday, walking around in her bathing suit, tanning with her heels on.
Oh my god.
Taylor, yeah, and I was like, "Listen, do you, honey?" You know,
Who was?
Taylor. She was in her bathing, doing her
But
thing.
she only had her heels on to go outside. I mean, it's such a pageant thing.
And it has to be talked about, though.
You know,
Nicole has to talk about, you know, she wants to flash her P word around and all that. I mean, just how much more degrading it's just getting to a level of immaturity that even, you know, Blake, who starts high school on Thursday, by the way.
Yay! Congratulations.
He's sitting over here going, these people are ridiculous. They are ridiculous. And they are. So, but.
Well, and especially by two of the older people in the house.
Right.
Which is horrible. Absolutely horrible. But, okay, not but, yet, I'm concerned. I think Nicole, especially Nicole, I think Daniel is not, I don't think Daniel's is caring about anything or anyone other than himself. You know, I'm sorry, if you're Vegas Elvis, Vegas fake Elvis, guess who's number one in your book? You. So I don't think that he's going to have as difficult time coming out of the house.
Mm-mm.
He may, but I don't think so. I think he's going to be similar to Nick a few years ago. Just doesn't really give a shit what anybody thinks of him. Nicole, whole nother story. I think she's going to have a very, very difficult time because it's going to take someone actually sitting down with her, rolling that beautiful bean footage and saying, Nicole, this is what you did. This is why it's wrong.
Yep.
Because right now, I honestly believe she doesn't feel she's done it or said anything wrong.
Exactly.
I think in the
People
back
with
of her mind,
narcissistic personalities never do.
well, and I feel like in the back of her mind, she thinks that maybe Taylor is a detriment to women's empowerment, that everything's Taylor's doing is setting us back 100 years. In reality, I think that everything that Nicole is doing is setting back women's empowerment, because instead of really giving Taylor that platform or the kudos or anything to have the confidence that she has, instead she tears her down for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so I think that honestly that Nicole is going to have a really, really rough go of it when she gets out. Mentally, she is not prepared for what is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, like, and I had texted with Blake about this a little bit. I've watched Daniel have one-on-one conversations with other people in the house, and they were pleasant, normal. And I'm like, man, I could hang out, with this guy outside of the house and have a regular conversation with him. He seems like he's okay. Could it be that we all get around that one person that kind of brings out our evil little devil? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yep.
And you get around that person and all you do is just shit talk and you're just, and it's, could this be his counterpart in that situation? Like she just brings out the worst
of him
in him.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I don't think that's the same for her. I think this is how she is. Some people
No,
get
this
in
is
the
how
house.
she is. This is how she is with everyone she talks to.
I mean, people,
Yeah.
get in the house and, I guess your behavior, you're doing things you normally wouldn't do. And at least look in the camera and say, guys, I got to do this. I know it's wrong, but I'm owning it to you. But I got to go in here and start some, what, or, I got to get it going my way. Why can't these people just look in the camera? Why can't Jasmine look in the camera and go, I'm fake. I don't really talk like this and whatever. And I'm faking my sprained ankle and stuff. I mean, yeah, I heard that she's Allison Grodner's favorite. I keep seeing that on Spoiler King.
Okay, Spoiler King is such a troll, but that's beside the point. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how. I shouldn't say I don't know. I just don't know how, because she's annoying. So, oh my God. She's annoying. So bad. So bad.
She's on slop right now. She's a have-not.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah? What's going on
my
with
God,
that?
She's scared of protein powder.
Wait,
crazy.
did you guys see her eating the pickle spear with
sugar, right?
On the feed
with
yesterday?
sugar?
The pickle and sugar and
oh,
that was
God.
gross.
It was so gross. I'm sorry. Scooter gave me PTSD throwback to Christy Chompers. I couldn't stand. If Christy was eating, I had to change the feeds because she chomped and so loud, right? And now we got sucking on Jasmine over here going dip, dip, dip. It was like fun dip without any of the fun. Okay. It was just dip. God, it was so bad.
And she's just laying there eating it and just sucking on it. And I'm like, why are we watching this? What? Is this Allison Grodner? Like, is she doing the cameras today? Is this for her later use? What is this? What's happening right now? Yeah, I had to leave. I got to turn this off. Like, I
it was
had it on.
awful.
Yeah, it was awful. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not paying attention to the track. Yes, Sam, I see you. Alyssa is your crush this season. And Nelda says, can we talk about Alyssa and how no is not in her vocabulary? Did she not say no? Did she say that?
Wait, what?
What is that about, Blake? Do you know what that's about?
Oh no, I think it's with her and Kyle.
Well, thank God no is in his vocabulary. I got to give the boy credit. He's being strong because Alyssa really is a beautiful woman. She is.
Has he confirmed? Does she have a significant other outside of the game?
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, I think he broke up with her.
Yeah, he broke up with her on Twitter. It was a Twitter breakup. It was amazing. It was glorious.
Here's the clarification. Kyle says no, and she's pushing herself on him. I don't know if I created I came up with, like, she kept talking about her situation, and I'm like, situationship.
Mm-hmm.
That is my new favorite word.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This is a situationship.
Mm-hmm.
You have it's complicated. Just went to it's a situationship.
Yes. Facebook, let's change that. Let's get those statuses changed to situationship.
Do it. Yeah. So I mean, apparently they kissed a little and some, whatever.
Not on the lips yet.
Not on. Okay, this is a PG.
Last night.
I didn't see last night.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, is he crumbling?
Oh yeah. It was like it was a whole session, like a whole.
Well, he was feeling crunchy. So I won't say the H word.
They were. It was Daniel next to them.
Asleep or awake or faking?
I don't know. I think he was faking, but I don't know.
Wait. Daniel was in the room with them?
He was paralyzed.
Yeah, it was
fear.
It's like it's that first room. They were on the they were like side by side beds, and they were in one bed like making out, and Daniel's just sitting there in the other one. They were crazy.
That's
and I think Joseph saw them too.
And that's a big no because Kyle, like Joseph, is so anti that situation. I heard Kyle's mom's upset with him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like she's a little upset with him, but why? Because he's groping a girl with his mouth?
No, probably because his point to be there is to win the game.
Look, everybody's got to look. There's people in there bullying everyone, and their point is to win $750,000.
Yeah, but they're not going to. He's got a shot to, as long as he's not getting distracted by Alyssa.
What is jury? Who do we have to get rid of to not make? We got to get we don't want Jasmine and Jury.
Yeah,
I don't.
Next week.
I agree with Kim. I think she's gonna make it, and I think we might do Nicole this week and maybe like Daniel next week.
I wouldn't mind seeing Daniel go next week.
I would rather have Daniel go to jury first because I don't want Taylor to end up in jury spending time with him.
Yeah.
But he may snap out of it without toxic Nicole. Who knows?
That's what I'm saying. He might actually be tolerable and everything else without that. Because she's a dark cloud that follows him around. I really feel like she just feeds on that negativity. And she found that person that she can get in there with. And I'm not saying he's perfect. He probably does it too. But I think once you eliminate that, he might end up being.
So then who does he go with? The Pound? Because he's not going to be a leftover.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the leftovers will be the Power and him.
So is he supposed to be with the Pound? With who's that?
The Power's going to be gone.
Who's that? It'll still be who's that? Monty, Jacob, Turner, and the four of them.
Yeah.
Is he supposed to join them and be a fifth guy?
I think he might want to, but
he has no home.
You know what? it comes down to it that he's going to be the bottom of any alliance he's in.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs to find the alliance or make his own alliance to be able to crawl out of that. That's his only shot. Personally, I think he's got no shot, but that's beside the point.
Make an alliance with himself.
Get himself.
I think he's just gonna have to float.
Yeah,
It's like his only shot.
He needs to disappear.
Really, that's 100% accurate.
He needs to disappear and float. Nicole goes. He needs to keep it together. He needs to not lose his temper. He needs to flat out say, even if he's lying through his teeth, I respect it. Game move. I got it. I see what you did there. This is a game. People are going to lie, manipulate, say all kinds of crap to your face. So he needs to keep his cool on Thursday night. Whatever Nicole does, if she wants to lose her mind, I guarantee you they've got her in the DR telling her,
don't do it.
Don't do it. Whatever. And I think if they do that, they're kind of leading her in the direction to know that she's going. So how do you don't want it ruined, you don't want it flipped, but I don't think there's any way to flip it at this point.
No.
Yeah.
They have the votes. They do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they think they're on top. Like, they think they got the whole situation cleared out. Like Daniel and his cam talk this morning. Oh my gosh.
Oh, what happened? Tell me, Blake. I don't know.
Oh,
Tell me
he
what
was
happened.
he's like, I hope Janelle's watching this. I hope I'm her favorite player. Oh,
wait, who said this?
Daniel. Outside this
he's
morning.
delusional.
He was like, oh, I bet all these BB players love me. I was like, they're tweeting about you. Not good things, though. I know Janelle said something.
Janelle said she wants to slap him.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Janelle's totally Team Michael.
Yeah.
And Team Taylor.
Yeah, that was, he's just, I've never seen people so, like, I've complained that these people were a bunch of them were idiots anyway, but they're just proving the point that they really, you can never be too, his ears are ringing. Yes, Rory, his ears are ringing. His ears are ringing and he doesn't understand why. He thinks his ears are ringing because everyone's talking about him, that they love his game. You know what I love about Daniel? When he takes that hair and he puts it in a little top knot, and then takes a bandana and ties it around his head to secure everything in place. If I have to look at that anymore, I'm going to lose my mind. Okay? It's making me nuts. I don't, I've already accepted Jasmine's bipolar eyebrows. Okay?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Look past that. But, okay, guys. So.
I've got a question.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said so.
No, go ahead.
You've got a question first.
No,
you do yours.
Go,
you do yours, then I'll do mine.
So that's the sign you need to go. Shoot. Go ahead. Go ahead, Kim.
Okay. No, all I wanted to say. So, preseason, which was like one day,
Literally.
I said that I felt that Andrew had the strongest draft, but that Jackie had the winner. And I said, Jackie had the winner because she had Nicole. And I honestly thought that Nicole was going to win this game.
Me too.
Just based on day one. That was it. Or the preseason interviews and stuff. That she was strong, that she was going to be the total representative of female enlightenment or something. And obviously I was so far wrong. But
we're all wrong about a lot of things.
So my preseason pick to win, I was really wrong on. My preseason flops, the ones that I really did not like just based on their interviews, the main one was Kyle.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I like Kyle as long as he keeps Alyssa's tongue out of his mouth. I do like Kyle. And I think that my biggest letdown is Nicole. Mm-hmm. So who is each of your biggest letdown and biggest, oh my gosh, didn't expect them to be that good? Actually, Joseph, I think, is actually my bigger Oh my gosh, didn't expect him to be that good.
Okay. Blake, you go first.
Oh, I think Nicole's definitely biggest letdown. But I don't know. I feel like Michael surprised me. Like, I get he was a big BB fan, but I guess I didn't expect him to be like super. Like, I mean, he's not that social, but he's like, he talks to people. I just expected him to just sit there and not really talk.
I can totally see that. But I think he's surprising us all with that.
Yeah.
So good. That's a good pick. I like that.
Jackie?
So I definitely think that the winner was spread among the other three. I think, Allison, you probably have a winner in Kyle. I think Andrew has a winner in Michael. I think Tyler might have a winner in Turner. And I am disappointed with every single female I done picked, sitting up here trying to be all Destiny's Child, independent woman. Nicole has let me down. Jasmine has let me down. But I'll be honest, I still have a little bit of faith in Indy. I'm just concerned about this whole festy bestie twist. And I think Alyssa's going to get her caught up in some junk. Mm-hmm. And I still have hope for Brittany because of Michael.
Oh, that's true. Good point.
Now,
good point.
I heard today that Brittany and Taylor kind of had a bonding conversation.
Ooh.
And we're kind of, were they planting the seeds of a twosome of some kind?
Ooh, that'd be good. That'd be great.
Possibly. I know that they were talking to each other. They were getting deep in the talk. But you know what? They totally could. The problem is I don't think Brittany trusts Taylor as much as Taylor might trust Brittany. Now Michael he implied to Taylor, they haven't come right out and said it, but they've talked about final two. So who knows? Because I think they'll take Brittany out before they'll take Taylor out.
My biggest letdown is, I'll start with my surprise. Turner has surprised me. Mm-hmm. Okay. I was, he got on my nerves. Listen, I had said this guy will stick around long enough just to piss me off and make some airhead moves and just stick it in and break it off and make me mad. Well, I judged too harshly. Mm-hmm. I was in the mood that day. I'm not gonna lie, but whatever. When am I not? But I really am surprised by him standing up and defending Taylor. You know, I thought that was very, I like that. It was admirable and a very good example, I think, to kids and whoever watching. I think that was really good. You know, Nicole is the obvious, you know, is a big letdown. I think for me, let me see if I can find, if I had to pick a second to her, it would, you know, I really thought Daniel was going to do something. I mean, he was my number one pick. You know, he said he followed the show and all this stuff, and I really kind of fell for it. And man, I haven't been a very good judge of character here lately, personally, and with Big Brother. So you know, that falls on me. But yeah, let's see. In the chat, you guys, Tyler's got the strongest team now. Yeah. God, we're never going to hear the end of that.
Yeah, no. I need for you to take those words back because as a viewer, I'm not going to be able to deal with Tyler if he's got the strongest team, and it looks like it.
Well, who do you think? I was laughing during the HOH competition Thursday night. I could have sworn I saw fishing line with a envelope dangling right in front of Jasmine's face, and I was like, "That's Allison Grodner. She wants her to win. She can't. How does the one person can't even move get the envelope with something in it?"
Yep. How did she push the glass of wine down the table and hop and complete it in under 30 seconds?
She can't hop to the bathroom to wipe her own ass.
Yeah, she can't wipe her own ass. Her ankle is hurt, and she had to have someone wipe her ass for her. But yet she can hop and find an envelope.
She's gonna be the first member of our jury.
Right. I broke my right wrist 10 years ago. Don't ask me what I was doing, but I wasn't drunk when it happened. But I broke my wrist. Okay, I was at a Christmas party. The DJ was playing. I was hanging out with the kids, and we were sliding across this wood floor, and took my boots off. I had on a dress and pantyhose, and dude, don't ever slide across a perfectly polished wood floor and pantyhose.
No.
I broke the sound barrier. I flew so fast. I broke my wrist. Anyway, I'm right-handed. I broke my right wrist. I could do everything left-handed. I mean, I could do a little bit, like I could hold things, and do it. But I had to wipe my booty left-handed. Try doing that. I'm not ambidextrous or whatever it's called. I had to do everything. I had to drive like this. Everything. Do it, the blink, everything. She can wipe her fanny. It's not that she can make her food. Your ankle has nothing to do with these.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
And furthermore, Big Brother, it's called a bidet. Why don't you have one?
They do.
Seriously. They do?
They've got a bidet in the downstairs bathroom.
And she still needs someone to wipe her derriere.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Things that make you go,
Wow. Well,
guys, they installed a bidet for 23. That was the first season they had the bidet because Enzo was so impressed that you could have water splash up and clean your butt.
Listen, Nicole is going to leave the house on Thursday. And the biggest thing that we have talked about with her is wiping Jasmine's butt.
Mm-hmm.
That's your claim to fame.
The fact that she's a chef and they hate her cooking.
She's a what?
She's a chef and they hate her cooking.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
I mean,
she's not that good. No. Or she doesn't cook to their taste. Let's put it that way.
Because she likes butter beans and pretty ribs.
That's it. God, now I feel like I need to go down. I'm at the hotel here in Denver. Now I feel like I need to go. There's a Tony Roma's downstairs. I feel like I need to go down to Tony Roma's and have ribs for dinner and butter beans.
Do it. I've never had butter beans, and I'm actually in the South. She's from Mississippi and lives in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's a crossover accent happening here. I can't figure it out. I don't know. Guys, I'm on the fence.
Wait, but she loses the accent, especially if she's angry about something. She has no accent at all. If she's just speaking normal conversation, she's got a little bit of a twang, but a whole lot less than you do, Allison. Blake, you need to discuss that with her, but that's beside the point.
Oh, he's good. He does. Listen, the angrier I get, the worse it gets, and my finger comes out.
Okay, but she doesn't. She does not. She does not have as she gets angry, she has no accent. And she goes into the diary room and, oh my God, I just want to get her, hooked on phonics for the South or something. I don't know.
All right, guys. So we're coming to the end of this. Blake, you start high school on Thursday. Are you still going to keep up with live feeds?
Oh, of course.
Of course. That's what I want to hear. Education's important, but so are the live feeds.
Mm-hmm.
We got to keep it going. Keep it real. But who do you think, Blake, is going to win Big Brother 24?
Honestly, I'm really hoping Michael wins because I feel like he's got that strong gameplay and he knows how the game works.
Okay, I gotcha. I could see that. I could see him with Kyle, maybe, or I don't know. You know who we haven't talked about this whole episode? You know what I'm about to say, don't you? Terrence.
Because what is there to talk about?
There's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Except for when Nicole sat down and gave him hugs and said, I'm so sorry that you're leaving. I'm
Yeah.
so sad that you're going
He
home.
needs to do that to her.
I'm gonna
That
miss
was the
you
best.
leaving and going home. Why are you going home? Let me tell you all the secrets since you're going home. Yeah, we don't need to talk
I
to him
agree
about
with Blake. I hope that he does that to Nicole for
Mhm.
Thursday. I 100% agree with Blake on this one.
I would make up an asinine lie about
Mhm.
people in the house.
Oh,
I'd be
yeah.
like, guys, listen, let me tell you something. I'm going to make up the craziest crap you've ever heard about a fake alliance with a fake name and everything. I'm going to call it the human centipede. It's going to be awesome. And I'm going to tell Nicole about it. So when she leaves the house, she's going to get up and yell, I know about the human centipede. And I'm just going to fall on the floor. Yep. That's what I would do. And that's just me.
Poor Terrence.
Or Terrence. Hey, don't sleep on Terrence, though. He could be Final 3.
His name is Bennett,
I
and
don't
he ain't
know.
in it. He's in no drama. He is not in no tea, and everything comes to him, and he's just like,
So you think Terrence is going to win now?
No.
Oh.
I don't think Terrence could
Him.
win.
The altitude is very high in Denver, where you are.
Final 5.
Apparently.
Very much Bridges. Very much Todd Bridges, Final 5. I don't think he could win, though, but very, very far.
I do see him pulling a Todd Bridges at the end, though, going, oh, I was just laying low. I was just laying low. No, you won't. No, you weren't. You were not laying low. I hate that shit. You were not laying low. You didn't do anything, and that's how you got where you are. Okay? I get up too sweet. Y'all didn't do anything.
Yeah, I don't even think we'll get
I gave
an
life
HOH for him.
advice. I used the bidet when it was, I wiped my own butt. I didn't do anything, but yet I made it. So just make that check out. 2 L's, not 1. And an I. Yep. Yeah, an old person has never won, BB. You know, I think I'm 2 years younger than Terrence.
Please, a middle-aged person hasn't won, BB. So
Yeah.
But how can Terrence win at this point? He would have to like dominate every single competition from this point on.
the only way Terrence could win right now is against Alyssa. Honestly, she's the only one who has actually done less for the game than him,
Oh, okay.
Well, that's
in my
because
opinion.
Indy
ahead.
hasn't done a lot either.
No, but at least Indy has, kind of talked a little bit of game, kind of tried to shake things up a little bit. She's put in her opinion, even if she hasn't initiated it. But personally, no. Alyssa's arm candy, that's all right now.
Oh, listen, Blake, some people in the chat have some questions. Oh, laying low. Is that wrong? Blake, never forget you have a cool aunt. This is true. And I'm second guessing whether or not I should click on this. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it anyway. What is Blake's favorite Aunt Allison story?
It's too many.
Oh,
There's
do it,
too
do it.
many. There's too many.
Honestly, I got no idea.
Oh.
You don't need a story when you have me as an aunt. Every day's an adventure.
New story every day, yeah.
See? Every day it's something.
Don't worry, Blake. She'll have your extra Christmas gift on the side for you after that answer.
That super secret Amazon gift card. Terrence is a cousin of rapper who died. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
And I just confirmed it. Yeah, they have the same last names and everything.
Yeah, he brought that up on the feeds.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I didn't know that. And everybody's saying good luck starting high school, Blake. Good luck, Blake. And remember, Blake, don't take any stuff from anybody, okay? You got to treat this like prison. You need to beat ass the first day, okay?
Establish dominance.
You get the credit that you're not playing.
God, what the hell, Allison? Is he going to Shawshank Redemption High?
Assert yourself.
Listen, Blake, do you ever listen to anything I say?
No.
See, so it's like you do one ear out the other. He is like Taylor. He's like Tyler Jr. I mean, seriously, it's like this. It is what it is. Yeah, first day, big guy, beat him up. Find the biggest guy you can find and just start some stuff.
Or become friends. Do a TikTok with him.
Read the room. Read the room. Oh boy.
Oh
Well,
my God.
any final last words this evening? Anyone?
Not here. Not
No.
here. I'm watching. I'm ready for things to develop on Thursday.
All right, Jackie.
When
Any final?
Nicole gone.
She's one of mine, but she's disappointed everyone. She just didn't do right. She just didn't do it
Yeah.
right. I think I saw Robin put in the chat that she wanted to be like Casey so bad. I think I wanted her to be like Casey so bad, and she keeps running her mouth and she's not nice, and that's not like Casey. So
Yeah,
she's got to go.
I agree.
I may have to just watch the live feeds late Wednesday night just to see, because they're going to keep the feeds down most of Thursday.
Yep.
And Friday. See, when I used to work in an office and I had to be at work at 6:30 in the morning, I would have the live feed. I would get up at 4:30 in the morning on Friday morning. I'd have those live feeds on my phone, and they're still up talking.
Yep.
I'd have that on till they all passed out and went to bed by 8 or 9 o'clock. I miss those days.
That's what I do.
Is that what you do?
When I wake up, I got like an hour, and normally they have their good conversations at night. So it's like 5 o'clock for them,
True.
but it's like 7 o'clock here.
Yeah, they go until 5 or 5:30 Pacific time.
Mm-hmm.
So you're right. You've got a solid hour of gaming information in the morning, because they're not talking Wheaties. They are talking game at that hour because everyone else is asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, smart kid. Also, I'm going to brag a little bit. People are asking, yes, this is my brother's son. Also, Blake is a self-taught pianist. He's an amazing. Yes, he played. You played at a middle school graduation, or was it an elementary school? You did.
School.
He played at a middle school graduation this year. He is amazing. It's just amazing. It's amazing.
You play by ear?
Yeah.
But you don't read music, do you?
No, I can't read music.
See?
Well, if you ever want to learn, I got you. I can give you some quick tips if you decide that you want to do this forever.
Yeah.
Jackie B
I
up
can
there.
if I look at it, I can read it, but I can't quick sight read or anything like that.
Oh yeah. Don't worry about that. You'll never do that. But
Yeah.
But he's an amazing artist. I don't have any of his artwork. I commissioned him to draw a picture of Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII. And it's framed and hanging up in my grandson Cloud's room, because that's who he is named after. And I bet he's going to get it. He's going to get something. But he's an amazing
Wait, is he over at your place right now?
Oh, he drew that. No, he's at home. You see that?
Oh my
He drew that
gosh.
by hand.
that is great.
Wait, bring it closer to the camera.
Wait,
I
Blake,
need
then we'll see
detail.
it.
It's kind of hard to.
That's good.
There's
Oh, that's
That's
really,
different.
really
Thank you.
good, Blake.
Good
I
job.
mean, how are we really? All I can do is run my mouth on YouTube. This kid's got a real future. Blake, don't do this for a living, please. I'll come through the freaking computer and get you.
Not unless you're doing an artistic piece,
Yeah.
right? And you put it in fast motion and throw it on YouTube with
I
the
think he's
finished
done that.
product. Then you can do this.
I agree.
It's funny. All the men in my family are like, Jacob can play the piano. Jacob taught himself how to play the guitar, my son. And he's an artist just like Blake. My brother can draw. My brother, I think, can play the piano a little bit. I don't know. Has he ever played with you, Blake, or anything?
No.
Chopsticks or anything? You should ask him to play chopsticks. But, he can do that stuff. Me, well, it's self-explanatory. I can't even get on Big Brother. I'm here with you people. That's the evolution of my talent. You guys are doing me a favor. All y'all are talented to do stuff. I'm here doing this every week. Anyway, yes, he's like Bob Ross. Yes, he's a great kid. Very proud of him and love him very much. I'm so
Very
happy
impressed.
that he came on, and hopefully, I want to try to get you on one more time before the season's over if you can. Think you'll be able to do it. Yeah, it won't be late though.
Oh, no, that's fine.
I mean, it's not like you're in kindergarten. I mean,
Yeah.
what time do you go to bed for high school? What, like 10?
10:30?
Yeah. I mean, well, come on. Give me a break. You nap when you get home. Okay? I said you can nap when you get home. But this kid does CrossFit. and lifts 158 pounds and does all the crazy. He runs. He's amazing. He does everything.
So you're well-rounded. You're athletic. You're artistic. You're articulate. You've got all the pieces.
This is what
Thank
normal
you.
in my family looks like down there.
Big Brother 2032, right? Big
That's
Brother
right.
2032. There we go.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to wrap this up. Please subscribe to My Weekly Meltdown on YouTube. You get notifications for when we go live. We will be back this Thursday for what I hope will be an epic Big Brother eviction. I think Dominic, one of our patrons and great friends and followers of the show, will be on with us to talk about everything that went down. It's going to be crazy. I can't wait. You can follow Kim Matina onto Twitter, and you guys know where I'm at.
And on Instagram. I've actually been posting on
are
Instagram.
you actually using your Instagram now?
I posted like 7 pictures yesterday. DJ took me up to the Garden of the Gods yesterday. And there's actually a picture of me looking semi-athletic with wedged between like in a crevice in one of the rocks at Gardens of the Gods. And it's like, damn, I don't look all that bad for 60. I look like I could do shit. So
hey, you're rocking it. You're rocking it. You're rocking it.
Yeah, so I have actually posted a few pictures, and one was of a gas station, but I'm not going to say the name on here because of Blake. But apparently it's a locally owned gas station in Colorado Springs.
Does it begin with a K?
Yes.
That though I know what you're talking about, and those are very popular in Missouri, and
Mm-hmm. And but it wouldn't have been all that funny if there weren't a Jiffy Lube at the other corner and a Big O Tires right there. So
there you go. Jackie, do you want to be followed on any kind of social media, or are you good?
Oh, everything is just Jackie B. I'll promise I'll put it in here. I just keep forgetting to. Just remind me.
Blake, do you want to be followed on social media?
No, I'm good.
Good for you. See, good answer. Good answer.
No, I'm good.
We're terrible. Blake's like, Instagram. Please.
No, I don't TikTok. I'm sorry, Blake. I don't do that shit.
I do, which means it's not cool anymore. On that note, we're going to wrap this fun bus up. See you guys Thursday, immediately following the eviction. Have a great evening.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.